The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
It happened that there was a man full of leprosy in one of the towns where Jesus was. And when he saw Jesus, he fell prostrate, pleaded with him and said, Lord, if you wish, you can make me clean. Jesus stretched out his hand, touched him and said, I do will it be made clean. And the leprosy left him immediately. Then he ordered him not to tell anyone, but go, show yourself to the priest and offer for your cleansing what Moses prescribed. That will be proof for them. The report about him spread all the more, and great crowds assembled to listen to him and to be cured of their ailments. And he would withdraw to deserted places to pray. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Leprosy was a god-awful disease, and when people had leprosy, they had to leave the family and go and live in isolation and keep yelling unclean if anybody approached them. Not unlike this coronavirus that we're dealing with. The isolation from people, is very contagious, and many times people would call up for the last rites, and we weren't allowed to go. The best you could do was do the prayers over the phone. And, it's a sad way to go. And thank God the Omicron variant is not as bad as we say as the Delta variant. Because I did 31 funerals for people that died from the coronavirus since it started. But often visit them in the hospital. You wouldn't recognize them. Young people, very often healthcare workers, young people. They'll be totally swollen so much. They were swollen beyond recognition. Very, very sad. All the pain and the stuff that they went through. Thank God people that have got their shots. I know at least 100 people right now with coronavirus, but most of them don't even know they have it. That's the good news about it. That this Omicron is not near as severe. So hopefully we can still continue to live normal lives and continue to protect each other and be good stewards of each other and keep up the safe practices that are recommended and get your vaccines so that we can all live safe, productive and happy lives and not end up in the grave. That's the most important thing, not to end up in the grave. And what a blessing for this man who was cured by Jesus. And one of the things you'll notice in the gospel, Jesus is always busy curing people. But in spite of his busyness, he always takes time to pray. And Pope John Paul II said it so well. He said, no matter how busy we are doing the Lord's work, we can never forget the Lord of the work in prayer. So it's so important to take time for prayer. And Jesus is a great example. In spite of his busyness and all that he had to do, he always took time for prayer. May we do the same.